So Ubisoft dropped their accessibility spotlight for Assassin's Creed Shadows today, and since it's launching March 20th, I think it's about time that we see what accessibility features are coming to the game. And yes, there are going to be some, but we're going to look at them and talk about them, and I'm going to give you my frank opinion on what's being offered here and whether or not I would like to play the game as it stands right now with the accessibility features that are offered. So let's get into it. We start with the visual features. We have a list of 4 items. Color blind options, ability to change colors for certain gameplay elements from a list of presets. So that's obviously a good thing for people who are colorblind or may have color contrast issues. So that's obviously necessary. Screen narration, not only most menu items, but also many HUD items and sensitive time elements. HUD modules and time-sensitive elements can be narrated. Now, this, I don't like the language in this because the way that this is written is it sounds like it's not a full native screen reader. It sounds like there are certain things that are spoken, like, for example, Mortal Kombat 11 had narrated main menu, right? But it didn't have a full screen reader like MK1 does. This feels to me like we're gonna have something similar where certain things are narrated like the main menu maybe, and certain things on your HUD that the average player would need, but I feel like it's not going to be a full native screen reader that would allow for full usage and customization, and I don't like that. That feels kind of I'm going to say it feels lazy. It feels lazy to me. When it comes to the fact that there are games that have Spider-Man 2, for example, has a screen reader for its game. God of War Ragnarok has a screen reader for its game. The Last of Us has a screen reader for its games. Diablo has a screen reader for its game. I don't need to continue. The next one is HUD customization. Ability to turn all HUD elements on or off, either all at once or individually, either with shortcut or using presets. Increase opacity, resize text, resize icon, or add background to increase visibility. So again, that is more of, I didn't hear anything to do with audio to go with the narration that it just mentioned. So again, that feels like you can't really customize your audio feedback, but you can customize your visual feedback. So that's great for low vision players, like awesome for them. I feel like this game is probably going to be more playable for people that still have some usable vision. I feel like people like me would have a lot of trouble playing this independently. Let's continue. Screen shake on/off toggle. So that is the 4 visual features that we get for accessibility. Audio. We have 5 items here. Subtitles, better color modifications, speaker directions, and speaker emotions. So that's, I think, better for players NPCs that tell you what to do, or better like acting ability. I'm not sure what that means. Gameplay captions, surfacing stimuli and points to their origins. Okay. So that, I'm guessing, is going to show you where stuff is, which is good. If the audio cues can be good, then somebody without sight might be able to do it. It just might take some help with the navigation or with the menus. Audio description for cinematics. Cinematic will be audio described or audio descripted. Described is the word you're looking for. So, again, why are we doing full audio descriptive cinematics and not having a full-fledged screen reader? Ubisoft. What is going on here? Why? What is your logic? Audio cues / audio glossary. So that's something that The Last of Us had, where it had a whole big menu of the cues that you would hear and what it meant. New signs and feedback allowing navigation and pathfinding with non-visual cues. That is good. That is something that would help a sightless like a completely sightless person. So that is a good addition. Separate isolated audio sliders. Okay, so that's good. You can toggle like music down or environment down or up. Navigation and guidance. There are 5 items in this category. FTUE, first time user experience flow, is back, offering first access critical options. This must be a feature that was in other Assassin's Creed games that I'm not familiar with. I'm full disclosure, I have never played an Assassin's Creed game because I could not play an Assassin's Creed game. So I am not familiar with that first time user experience. Guided mode offers streamlined systems and removes part of the gameplay to alleviate the requirement for player engagement and exploration and finding content. I'm not sure I like that. Why can't you just make the screen narrate and provide enough audio feedback so that players can explore? I guess if players don't want to explore and find content, then guided mode might be good for them, but I don't know why you would play a game like Assassin's Creed if you didn't want to explore and like learn the history and like I don't understand that, the logic behind that mode. Tutorial section. Tutorials can be found in the codex section at any time. Menu tutorials, always alerts when there are new menu functions. Okay. Conversation log. Every line can be perused from the start to the end of the dialogue. Well, that's okay. Those last two I'm not sure really matter. If they matter, if you can figure out where they matter, leave a comment and tell me. So controls is the next category. Control remapping. Remap gameplay inputs and their actions. Hold, press, double press, etc. Okay. This will be for people with motor function, I'm guessing. Motor function issues. Many inputs, devices, mouse and keyboard controllers, combinations. Okay, you can use different stuff. Okay. Cool. I like that. Lock on camera. Lock the camera on an enemy. X and Y axis inversion. Ability to invert the axis framing and actions. Okay. Stick inversion. Invert the analog stick behavior. Okay. Gameplay. Stealth and combat each have 4 separate difficulty settings. Okay. Guided mode is mentioned again. I'm really not sure how I feel about guided mode. I don't know if it's meant for people who have a cognitive disability or something like that. I'm not sure why anyone would want to play a game and not engage with all the content. Canon mode. Enable automatic selection of narrative decisions for the canon story to unfold. Okay, so does that mean the options aren't narrated by a screen reader? Is that why you need to have that mode? I'm seeing modes here that don't need to be here if they had a screen reader and like paired with the navigational assistance and the audio glossary. Like, I'm feeling like the modes that they're coming up with are specifically so they don't have to have a full-fledged screen reader in their game. It's really weird. Melee attack mode simplifies the combat by using a single input instead of multiple buttons or complex combinations. Okay, so again, that could be for people with motor difficulties. Trying to implement, like, for example, when I play Diablo, I have to spam all my attack buttons, and if you have motor difficulties, that might be a bit difficult. So I think that's what that's for. Quick timed events. Type of input required to complete timed events can be simplified or skipped entirely. Okay, so that's like skip puzzle. In The Last of Us, where there were puzzles that might not be completable without sight, you could skip the puzzle. I think that's what this is similar to. Aim assistance, 4 levels of aim assistance: off, light, moderate, and full. Okay. So then it goes on to say Assassin's Creed Shadows is available for pre-order now and launches on March 20th on PS5, Xbox, Amazon Luna, Macs with Wow, really? They're making it Mac compatible, are they? Huh. Windows, so it's on Mac and Windows PC through the Ubisoft Store and PC. Interesting. They're making the game playable with a Mac. Holy fuck. Maybe that's why they don't need the screen reader narration. Huh. Interesting. I'll have to look up how much this game is going to cost. Maybe I will play it. Who knows? I don't know. But I wanted to break down the accessibility offerings that Ubisoft is giving us for Assassin's Creed Shadows. Let me know if it's a game that you would want to pick up and play. If you are a disabled gamer at all, do these features speak to you? Some of them speak to me. Some of them feel kind of like hand-holdy to me, and I don't like that. But other than that, some of the other features seem interesting. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Would you buy this game? Would you play it? I know there's a lot of stuff around the woke agenda on this game, but all of that aside, do these accessibility features speak to you at all? Let me know in the comments down below. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.